Happy Mother's Day, everybody, to all you moms. I'm going to do something specially for you. This segment is for all you moms out there who've been working really hard. You deserve something special today, and we're going to make crepes. And crepes are just a thin pancake. You can make them for dessert, you can have them for breakfast, you can have them anytime, and it's really simple to make. So all we need for this, and hopefully your loved ones will make it for you so you can just kick back and relax on your day. All you need is 2 eggs, 3/4 cups of whole milk, half a cup of water, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 cup of flour, and that's it. And all I did was I just put it in a blender and I just rolled it up and then put it in the fridge. It has to rest. The batter needs to rest for at least 30 minutes. You can leave it overnight. That way the next morning you can have it made. You can have your family members make it for you, and then you're ready to go. So I already went ahead and did it. So I've got my batter ready. I wanted to show you the methodology of how to make the crepes because the batter itself is so simple to put together. So no need to show you how to do that. But here I have a non-stick crepe pan. You don't necessarily need it, but I actually have one. It's flat. It's the perfect size that I want. You can use an 8-inch, 7-inch omelet non-stick pan as well. So you don't need to go ahead and buy one of these, but non-stick is key. I went ahead and kind of smeared some butter on here so that it has that extra fat and flavor in there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour about 1/4 cup of batter and then swirl it in the pan. Just so you know, so you won't be upset, the first one never turns out, okay? It is what it is. Don't worry about it, okay? It's fine. I mean, I'm probably gonna mess up right now, but don't worry about it. So let's just go ahead. My pan is heated over medium-high heat. I'm gonna go ahead and pour in the center about 1/4 cup. And then the key is to swirl it around. Can you see that? I'm swirling it around and making sure that it's coated. I might have put a little bit too much, but that's fine. Next time, maybe I'll put a little bit less. So we just wanna, let's make sure you can see that. You can see that? So the edges will start to brown, just like a pancake. You're gonna notice that it's gonna bubble up, and I'm just using my little here, my spatula, to kind of lift it and lift it. And okay, just so you know, this will be hot, and I'm used to that, so that's why it's good to have the spatula to help you flip it. And then we're gonna flip it over, just so. And did you see that? I flipped it. See the lighting on that, and you can have color on it. It's fine. And it's kind of a spongy texture. I really like crepes because it's light. You don't feel guilty that you're having it like pancakes. And then it's fancy. You can say, hey, I'm making crepes this morning, right? So I'm gonna look underneath and see. I like a little brown on my crepes. You probably can't see it in the lighting that I have, but there's a little speckles of brown. It's freckled with that. I think that's lovely. So this is actually done. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide it over to my plate. And let that just kind of hang out for a bit and let it rest. And then I'll show you how I put it together. But let's make one more so you can see the technique again one more time. And let's set this, because I want you to see how that works. Because I have a non-stick, it's not gonna stick. And because there's butter in the batter, it helps too, right? If you wanna make this really sweet, add sugar. I added vanilla actually to my batter because I wanted it sweet, because I'm making a sweet crepe today. If you wanna make it savory, you can add salt, you can add spices to it, and then fill it with some meat and stuff. So at crepe shops in San Francisco, when I used to go buy them, you can buy them either sweet or savory. And the same thing in Paris. You'd go to one of those like food trucks, so you'd walk up to, and they would ask you, what do you want, sweet or savory, right? So let's do this one more time. We're gonna put it in the middle, and I'm gonna put less because I think I put a little bit too much last time. And we're gonna swirl, and we're gonna swirl, and we're gonna swirl, and try to let it cover the pan. So this one, I think I didn't put I think I need to put a little bit more. And that's okay. I'm cheating a little bit. It's okay. It's all right. Nothing's perfect. This is what cooking's all about. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right. I think I'm gonna set that aside. And the edges are now getting cooked. It's thin. Because you're gonna fold it over anyways, so you're not gonna see it. So I'm gonna let this kind of sit because I want it to be a little bit brown. And oh, it looks so good. It's thin, and that vanilla, I can smell the vanilla coming off of the crepe. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over, and again, it could be really hot. And there we go, I did it. And just be careful. I mean, I'm used to touching hot things, so it's okay, and that's why I have my spatula here. So I'm just gonna let that hang out and get brown on both sides. So now you know the technique. And again, play with it. You have to figure out how much batter you want to put in before it starts cooking. Because once you start swirling, the hot pan is gonna start cooking that batter really quickly. And that's why I have a little holes here, but that's fine. The first one turned out beautiful, so we'll count that one. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the heat, and I'm gonna show you how I actually put it together. So I'm gonna set that aside. I'll make some more later for me and my husband, so that'll be really cool. So here I have the crepe. It's nice and warm still, nice and spongy. It's very pretty. And so what I'm gonna do is, let's get you closer. You're a bit too far from me. Let's get you close. Ooh, you're a little too close to my head. All right, let me see if I can turn off the light, that will help. All right, so here's my crepe. And guess what, guys? I got some Nutella, and I've got some strawberries, and I've got some bananas. And this is gonna be, oh, and powdered sugar, of course. Okay, so you've got your warm crepes. You can make a whole boatload ahead of time. And then all you need to do is put your favorite filling. So I love traditionally Nutella, hazelnut spread, and we're just gonna go and we're gonna just smooth it out. And I kind of left the Nutella out a little bit so that it'd be spreadable. And so I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out, put as much as you want, you know. It's Mother's Day, treat your mom or treat yourself. You can make this yourself if you want. And okay, so I've got my Nutella. I'm gonna put some bananas in here because I love bananas, and then I'm gonna put some strawberries because that's delish. And okay, then what do we do? So traditionally, you flip it over, right? And I'm gonna flip it over one more time into like a little triangle. And so now it's like really full, right? It's still warm. It looks gorgeous. And so how am I gonna finish this? I'm gonna finish it off with some powdered sugar. So I've got some powdered sugar here, and I'm going to sprinkle. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then, you know what? You can put caramel drizzle on here, you can put chocolate, whatever you want, okay? But this, as a mom, you guys do this for your mom because they deserve a special day. They do, they work so hard. So, shall we try it? I think we should try it. Where's my fork? I'll be right back. All right. Okay, we need to make sure quality control. Did this turn out to your expectations? So, here we go. Taste test. Ooh, okay. I think what I like the most about this is, I'm not a big pancake fan. I'm gonna be honest, I like waffles. But if I'm gonna have something similar to pancakes, this is my go-to. It just reminds me of traveling to Paris and from back home in California, where we used to go get some crepes in San Francisco. Okay. Fully transported. Whipped cream would have been good on this. But oh my gosh, something so simple you can make in minutes. I'm in my happy place. Okay, don't want to be rude here. Now, if I haven't convinced you to make this, I don't know how else I can convince you. It's so good. Crepes. Let's circle back. 2 eggs, 3/4 cups of whole milk, half a cup of water, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 cup of flour. Whiz it up, let it rest, and then heat up your pan, and then ta-da! That's my gift to you mothers out there. So please make it. If you do, take a picture of it and tag me. I want to see how it turned out. I want to see how you spent your Mother's Day, and hopefully you made these type of crepes. Fill it with anything you want. Peanut butter would be good. If you want to make it savory, you can put eggs in there. Make a crepe with scrambled eggs and tomatoes, spinach, and make it savory. I think that would be awesome too. So, to all you mothers, have a great day and happy cooking, everyone, and I'll see you soon.